Hello and welcome to my video. If you're new here, my husband, dog and I recently moved from Sydney to our 100-acre property in Tasmania. I hope you will join us as we discover the most beautiful parts of Tasmania, learn to live in a tiny house and a large property, and eventually start building our house. Hi everyone, I want to start by apologising for my voice. I am sick, as you can probably tell. This is the second part to our driveway video, and quite excitingly also we moved the bus to its final location on our land. Last time video we ended after 2 days of them working on our land. At the end of the 2 days we went down to the bottom of the land to check it out because they had finished the first cut the whole way through and he was starting on a drainage cut. If you're wondering why we decided to not use our backhoe to do this, here is a visual representation of the difference in size between the excavator and the backhoe. The other reason is last time we used it, which was when we worked on our water tank, we realized that there were a lot of leaks of the hydraulic fluid. You cannot see that in this footage, although I was hoping you could. It was just dripping hydraulic fluid everywhere. We'll have to fix that before we use it properly. So on the Wednesday he only did a half day and we got one delivery of gravel. We were trying to get quotes for gravel and then we realised that Downton Excavations actually have a quarry and were the cheapest quote we could get around for gravel. So we ended up just getting them to supply the gravel for us as well, and while he was at it the excavator driver spread it out as well. In my first video I mentioned that we were going to do all of the finishing and everything, but so they're going to end up doing the first layer of gravel as well. Truck had issues getting out of our driveway, so it ended up needing a little extra help from the excavator, which was amazing to watch. Luke was able to get some drone footage of one of the deliveries, and it looks really cool because there were 2 trucks at the same time on our driveway delivering it. He also was able to get some footage of the excavator. Day 5 was Friday. He had a half day as well then, and he was done around lunchtime. So after lunchtime, we decided this was the time to move the bus. There we are prepping for the bus to be moved. Hello, good morning, good afternoon. It's actually afternoon here. Luke and I have been preparing to move the bus today. I am sorry you're not on my gimbal because my gimbal is having some technical difficulties. No microphone today because that's already packed away for the move. This is the last move we'll be doing in the bus for quite some time. This will be the 3rd time we move the bus this year. First one was from the Highlands, New South Wales to Hobart area. The second one was from our friend's place that we were staying at to our land, top of the land. And today is the day we get it down the bottom. And we are going to go down the driveway with the bus today. Luke is currently mowing a spot where we're going to be parking the bus. We need to do it today basically because it's going to start raining tomorrow and it's not going to stop raining for a week. If we've had a week of rain, we wouldn't be able to use the driveway with the bus. So it would just be too wet. We'd have to wait for it to dry and there's no guarantee that would happen. Anyway, so I've been preparing the bus. So as you might remember, we need to get everything off surfaces. We've got the chair up there. I still need to do Luke's desk area. I think he might want to do that actually. But anything that could slide around I've got here. Our coffee stuff is under here. The water, I turned on the water tank. So our beautiful water tank pad that we made, that took, quite a few days of work, manual labor, is no longer going to be used. Once we've got a level spot to put it on, we'll be doing all the same steps. I'm sure we'll document that too. Once we've done that, we'll get that down to the bottom and then we can call the water truck to come and fill our tank. So there's a lot going on. Luke suggested we put these bits of blue tape on all of these, because last time after we moved the bus I opened one of these and something fell out and my mug was in the sink and can you see it? It's got a chip come off. and it came off in too many pieces. I couldn't glue it back on. Once it's been open, I can take it off. It's just a visual reminder that it's not been open yet and to be careful and make sure there's nothing underneath. And once it's been open, I can take it off so I know that nothing's gonna fly out. Our plan was to turn on the bus and wait for the air pressure to build up in the airbags, lift itself up, and then we could remove the things we'd done to level the bus. That did not work out because the airbag had come off its seat and it was leaking air, so we weren't able to build the air pressure. We had to jack up the bus by hand using our little bottle jack. It can lift 20 tonne and the bus is 15, so we weren't worried about that. Remove the stands and chocks in the suspension and then bring it back down. Once we'd done that, the bus was then able to build air. Although Luke didn't manage to get the last chock out of the back wheels, we decided that it was good enough and we could do it. It was starting to get dark and we wanted to get down the bottom before dark if possible. We're off. It's only 5 o'clock or something. Alright, we're going to follow Luke. We're not worrying about our stuff. That can go later. Here he is. Oh no, what's happened? Oh, he's going to try and get that last chock out that we didn't get out. It's not too bad then, that's all it is. Well done, Luke. There's Toffee in the back there.
The curtain rod there.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, it's pretty close.
Yeah. So we're slightly high in the front. So I stopped right here because there's a bit of a hump where the rear wheels are. So
it's lifting us up a bit.
Yeah, we'll get out and have a look and just see how the land goes.
Yeah.
But we might be able to correct this a bit just by rolling forward or back.
Okay, great.
But it looks really good side to side. Probably slightly low on the passenger side.
After a hard day's work of lifting a 15-tonne bus on a bottle jack, we were very glad to make it home. The next day, as promised, we got 40 mils of rain, so we had a quiet day at home. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, feel free to give it a like. It really helps me out. I upload some Sundays with all sorts of weird and wonderful videos I find interesting, and I hope to see you then. Bye!